What does the RE Source, Trulia, Bloomberg, Twitter, Calculated Risk blog, and the US Census Bureau all have in common? Hold on, you're about to find out. Here's a question. Who's more likely to purchase a home right now? Baby boomers or millennials? Now, I would probably say right now, baby boomers. They have all the resources to do so, and as more and more of them get ready to retire, they get ready to either settle down in the home they're going to retire in and or look to purchase a second home. Now, ask me this question a few years from now and my answer may be a little bit different. Here's why. Now, we at the RE Source love to stay on the cutting edge. We strive to think and stay in front of this game so you guys don't have to. So this time around, we're thinking way ahead. Well, not that far into the future, just a few years. Nevertheless, listen up if you want to prepare yourself and your company for the next wave of buyers in real estate. Yes, baby boomers have been the talk of the town, or the hot chick at the dance, if you will, and for good reason. They have the money and everyone in sales wants a piece of it. But the US Census Bureau just released some interesting numbers. I know, who's the geek that reads this stuff? Well, I do, and this time it's actually interesting. If you're a geek like me and you read the new report, you would find that in 2010, the baby boomers were the largest 5-year cohort or group when it comes to population. Fast forward to today, and who holds that title for the largest 5-year group in terms of population? Not the baby boomers. That's right, the millennials ages 20 to 24. Sure, there'll be plenty of gray hairs walking around in the near future, but the key for the economy and for real estate is this. The population in the prime working age will be increasing again soon. Now, that's good news. Now don't click out, you may think this is boring and not important, but I do, and so does the Trulia chief economist. He's literally tweeting about this as we film this very topic. And he's not alone. Calculated Risk blog states demographics is a key driver of economic growth, and although most people focus on the aging of the baby boomer generation, the movement of these younger people into the prime working age is another key story in the coming years. Now, Inman News was all over this as well, and their take was spot on, stating, millennials, often described as those born after 1980, will boost their purchasing power in the next 2 to 5 years as the labor market improves and their investment in education starts to pay off. In other words, yes, the millennials are strapped with student debt, about 45% of them to be exact, but here's the kicker. They have a ton of upside. Yes, they are strapped with student debt, and yes, they've been brought up in the Great Recession era, but they are more educated than the generation before, and all those college degrees will sooner rather than later start to pay dividends, and they will look to buy homes. Case in point, if you own Boeing or Microsoft or Amazon, what would you do? Boomers retire, who do you hire? A Gen Xer or a Gen Yer with limited college experience and limited work life left? Or a younger, more educated millennial with tons of upside? Who would you look to hire? As one departs, another one comes in. Bloomberg was also all over this, stating education may be a double-edged sword to the millennials saddled with student debt, but over the long term, that education will help them fulfill their dreams of home ownership, according to about a dozen economists and housing analysts interviewed by Bloomberg. Hopefully you're starting to get the picture for the here and now. Yes, baby boomers are the key for the here and now, but in the very, very near future, I promise you millennials will be the focus. The question is, what are you doing with your brand, your company, and your marketing strategies to prepare yourself to capture the millennial business? They are very different creatures, and they do purchase in a very different manner than the baby boomers, Gen X, and Gen Y. Are you ready? Share your thoughts on this down below, and we will see you next week.